Okay, hey y'all, we are making Salisbury steak tonight. This is one of Nick's favorites. So I thought I would share it with you as Nick goes over here to open my window. Okay, so I'm doing it a little backwards. Normally I would have my ground beef in here, but Nick didn't set it out for me. So it is defrosting. So I have some chopped bell pepper and chopped onion. Use however what size of cut you want in here, then add your ground meat in here. And then we're going to add some seasonings and a few other things that will make the patties, okay? To the sauce, we're going to use some beefy onion soup mix, the powdered mix here. We're going to use 2 cans of cream soup. So I've got cream of mushroom, which I'm not a fan of, so I always cut it with cream of chicken. And then some beef broth and some Worcestershire sauce. There you go. So let me get started on this part. And some brown gravy mix. Okay, so we have our ground beef in here. On the bottom is the peppers and the onions. In here, I have seasoned it up. Season it up the way you like it. Make sure you add some seasoning, honey. We want it to taste good. So I added some black pepper, some seasoned salt, some Montreal steak seasoning. Let's see, some garlic powder, some red pepper flake, and some parsley. So now I'm going to get in here. I'm going to mix it all up. I've got my pan warming up over here, and we're going to form the patties, and we're going to brown them. Not cook them, we're going to brown them. Okay, I'm going to add some breadcrumbs to this. You don't have to. It definitely doesn't require it. But I'm going to add, and I added just a little bit. You can see not a ton, just because I had to defrost my meat, so I feel like it just really could use it. And also, it just helps stretch the beef, and also it just gives it a little more texture and helps it hold together. So now let me mix it again, and let me form these patties and get them in this pan. Okay, here is our patties. We've got some more over here. So we're just going to let these cook and get a nice crust on them. Then we're going to flip them, cook the other side, let them get a crust, put these in there, and let's get started on our gravy. Okay, in here's our 2 cans of our cream soup. We're going to put in our beefy onion soup mix. Oops, sorry. I'm going to stir this around. Okay, now I put in the brown gravy mix. I'm going to put in some Worcestershire sauce. Right. And we usually do this in a more shallow pan, but I wanted to do it in this pan. We want to get that nice brown color, right? So let me stir this around. All right, we flipped our burgers, or our patties. Okay, we're going to use our beef broth now. We're going to add a little bit of this in because we want to thin this out. And you know what? Even though seasoned, I want to do a little pepper. And I want to do a little steak seasoning. Oh, looks like it's coming out, does it? Alright. Sorry. See how this looks. We don't want it to be wallpaper paste. We don't want it to be water either. We want it in between. And don't worry about these burgers not being done, because they're going to cook in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. So they are going to get done down in this sauce. Y'all, look at this. Tell me that don't look good already. It smells incredible in here with these burgers cooking. I wish y'all could smell it. Patties. They're not burgers. They're Salisbury steak patties. I'm going to do a little bit more. Y'all, don't fall. Because I got 6 burgers, 6 patties in here I need to get in here. So you just eyeball it. Get the consistency that you like. And let's see. I think I may chop up some more onion and pepper and put in here too. I think that'll be really good. I think we're going to do that. So let me do that while these burgers are cooking. Alright, I'll be back. So put some more peppers and onions in there. Here's some of our burgers that came out. And then here's some still cooking. We're almost to the home stretch, y'all. Okay, so here we are. We are in the gravy. Right, and make sure they all fit. What I do, actually, is I go ahead and I flip them over so that they're nice and coated with that gravy. Trying to be gentle so they don't fall apart because they're not completely done yet, remember? And that's okay. Don't worry about them being done. Going, Tammy, honey, they're not done. They're raw in the middle. That's okay. They're going to cook in the oven because you want this gravy and the steaks, ooh, to cook together. They're going to be so good, y'all. Ooh, they're going to be so good. Okay. I like to put a little more back on top. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Yo, like, let me see. Okay, let's flip this one over. Alright. Put some gravy on her. This one's a big one. I probably could have separated a couple of these and made an even 8, but... Ooh, y'all, that looks so good. Okay, then this last little one over here. She's a pretty good size one. I go through, if you see these that are darker in color, I go in the pan after I pull the burgers out, and I drain the grease, and I get out any peppers and onions that fell out of the steak, and I put them in here, y'all, because they're so good. Oh, yeah, look at that. Ooh, wish y'all could be here to eat with us tonight. This is going to be good. Who doesn't love Salisbury steak? All right, one more thing. Okay, I thought I was filming and I wasn't. So what I did was I went on and I sprinkled on some parsley. Sorry, the TV's loud in the back. Sprinkled on some parsley on there. This is going to go in a 350-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes. I'm going to cook some white rice, and actually Nick wants some french fries. So I guess we're going to air fry him some french fries. So yes, I'll see you when we plate it up.